Let's start with some strength training exercises. I've got my activator poles, or you can do the exercises by standing at the back of a chair with your hands supported on the sturdy chair back. But I'm going to start here with my activator poles. We're going to start at the feet and go up. So we're going to do some ankle exercises with some heel raises. While I'm doing this with my activator poles, I am pressing down into my ledges to activate my core muscles, as well as getting the exercises in my lower legs. So start where you are. If 8 is challenging, stop there. 10, 12, 15, or 20, whatever works for you. All right, and if you need to, at the end of the exercises, you can always shake it out. Give it a little shake. So we're going to work on a little bit higher musculature. We're going to do some quads with some squats. You could do this standing unsupported, or you can have a chair behind you to help you feel a little more secure. And that would look like having this chair right back here. You could stand and sit doing squats just like this. Stand and sit as many times as feels challenging to you. Notice I didn't say too hard. I want it to be challenging, but not too hard. So when you feel like you've reached your limit, you stop. All right, so next exercise, we're going to work on our hips. So we're going to do some hip flexors, marching. You can alternate, getting a little weight shift, pressing down into the activator ledges to engage more muscles. If you're doing with this at the back of a chair, just hold on to the chair as much as you need to. We're going to keep going on with our hips. So we're going to do hip abduction, taking that leg straight out to the side, toes are pointing straight ahead. This is going to work on the muscles right in the hip that help us to maintain our balance while we're walking and standing. When you feel like you've reached your limit, you're going to switch and do the other leg. Lifting and lowering just as high as your hip is able to go. So don't get your back involved. Make sure you're just using your hip. Good. Then we're going to do the back of the leg. So the hamstring muscles. You're going to pick up your foot and place it back down. You can start with just one leg, or you can do alternating legs. Notice how my thigh is not moving forward. It doesn't do this, right? It's not this exercise, it's this. Switch, do the other leg if you weren't alternating, and work at your level. Okay, let's move on to another exercise for our lower body. We're going to do hip extensions. So the leg is straight and it's just moving backwards. Don't get your lower back involved, only lift as far as your hip will allow. When you've reached your limit, switch and do the other side, keeping the knee straight. And go to your limit. All right, one more. If you like a challenge, this is a lunge. And I do a backwards lunge because I feel like it's a little easier on people's knees. So start with your feet hip width apart. Take one of your legs far behind you and then try to go down to where you can touch your knee to the floor. Okay, notice how my front knee is not going way over top of my toe. It's staying behind my toe the whole time. So tap, bring it back up. If you can't get all the way down, just go as far as you can and only do as many as you find challenging. pressing into my activator poles every time I stand up, or you could use the back of the chair. And then you switch, taking the other leg far behind you, bending, trying to touch the ground, stand back up. You should feel this in your thighs and in your glutes, which are in your backside. And only do what feels right for you. So try those exercises if you feel safe to do so. If you need to see a physical therapist for any conditions that you might have, please seek their help first. But hopefully you can try these exercises, add them to your routine, and prevent falls with me this September.